78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Y'all smash the like button and hit the subscribe. Turn on your notification bells to be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, please share this joint. All right, y'all, let's talk about it. So before we get into what's going on, um, last night Ryan Garcia took on Mario Barrios, the weakest welterweight champion by far, one of the weakest champions in all of boxing history, top five. Mario Barrios. Well, I'm not gonna go that far. I'll say this was definitely the weakest top five performance by a champion in boxing history. Top five performances just was just horrible. No effort whatsoever from Mario Barrios. Didn't even try. Afraid of being hit. Just terrified of Ryan's speed. It almost looked like the dude took a dive. I mean, I don't think he did, but it almost looked like he did. It was just pathetic. Now, throughout this entire fight, we heard through the whole card. Not one time did I hear in the whole card that any of the announcers or the zone or ring bring up Ryan Garcia's failed drug testing with Vada and the New York State Athletic Commission. Instead, they glazed Ryan the entire night and they kept referring to his troubles in the past. We know you had a rough couple of years, Ryan, and they made it seem like Ryan Garcia was a prisoner of war or something, and he had to fight his way out like Braddock or something. You know, Mission Impossible. You know what I mean? This dude had to fight his way out of some type of really bad captivity or something, as if the things that he did were not self inflicted. So they write this script, this perfect movie script for Ryan. They save Mario Barrios for Ryan, right? To feed Barrios to Ryan. So now Ryan can have the belt. Now, and proof of how this script this was and how they wanted Ryan to be a star. Proof of that is as soon as he wins the fight, Chris Maddox gets in the ring and starts talking about Ryan's negotiating power. Like what? What do you mean negotiating? What does that have to do with anything? Why don't you just ask him like you ask everybody else who you fight next, who you want next? You start they want Ryan to be the A side so bad. They want this kid to be a star so badly. Now, why didn't Ryan Garcia call out Rolly Romero or Devin Haney, but especially Rolly Romero? That's the guy who beat you. So now they're gonna wipe the Rolly Romero fight off the face of the earth. They've already erased Ryan's PED usage. Now they're gonna act like the Rolly fight never happened, and they're talking about Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Connor Bien. All right, let's get to this now. A guy comes in my comment section last night. I was real sleepy after I did my live stream. I'm ready to go to sleep. But typical cowards, what they do is cowards wait until my live. They won't comment in the live stream while I'm live because they know my wrench game gonna get them. So this guy comes to the comment section right after the live ends and thinking that I'm not gonna see it or something like that, right? So, but I happened to see this before I went to bed. So the comment stated, "Well, yeah, how you guys feel now?" Ryan Garcia, he said Ryan Garcia only tested positive. He said Ryan Garcia never tested positive, only for Vada. And Vada is run by criminals, and the Haney's run Vada, and blah blah blah. Ryan has never tested positive for anybody but Vada, and blah blah blah. And that's why Ryan won't agree to take Vada for Haney because he knows that Haney runs Vada. So I'm like, what is this guy trolling? What are you talking about? So I think he was responding to something I said in my live stream about if Devin Haney fights Ryan Garcia, then Haney needs to get Vada and Ryan taking Vada testing immediately. Now, don't just wait until the 2 months before the fight, the training camp. Ryan needs to be on that so that he can't cycle. He needs to be on that early for at least 12 to you know what I'm saying, you know, 12 weeks or above, 12, 20 weeks, something like that. He needs to be up there. Now, this is the problem I have with that statement that Ryan only tested positive for Vada. First of all, Ryan Garcia took Vada testing for Mario Barrios last night. All right, he took Vada testing. All right, so he has been taking Vada testing. However, he hasn't been taking the 365 program like Devin Haney. Devin Haney is the only current boxer, to my knowledge, that is enrolled in Vada 365, meaning Vada can come to him at any time, any place. They can pull up to him and get a sample of his blood and urine. Because Devin Haney is that confident that he's not doing anything illegal, he doesn't mind Vada testing him. However, you have to ask yourself, why is Devin Haney the only fighter in the sport of boxing that has decided to enroll and prove that he's a clean fighter? 365. Why isn't Ryan the one saying, "Hey man, I'll enroll in Vada 365 because I want everybody to know that I won. I really beat Haney, and that ostarine that was in my system was just tainted and tainted supplements or whatever. Yeah, I got nothing to hide." Well, why wouldn't Ryan do that? But anyway, back to what this guy said. All right, Ryan Garcia did not just test positive for Vada testing. All right, he failed two Vada tests for sure, and that caused the ish storm. Right, that caused everybody on the internet to say stuff like, "Oh, this is a scam. Oh, Devin Haney's he's with Snack and Victor Conte was snacking Vada and all this type of conspiracy theories that didn't make any sense, right? Even because Ryan himself, was a part of Snack as well, as you can see here. So was Mario Barrios. So was all these guys was on Snack. Nobody said nothing about them, but when Devin Haney is on Snack, vitamins, now all of a sudden y'all want to make it seem like it's some type of shadies going on. So now Ryan Garcia not only tested positive for Vada 2 times, but he also failed a New York State Athletic Commission drug test. The New York State Athletic Commission tested Ryan Garcia, and they got nothing to do with Vada. They got nothing to do with Victor Conte. They found the juice in him as well, and they suspended Ryan. Right? The New York State Athletic Commission. Let's read here. Uh, uh, his substance he got caught with tested positive for ostarine, a performance enhancing drug (PED), and tests conducted around his April 2024 fight with Devin Haney. All right, failed tests. Positive results were found in samples collected the day before and after the day after the fight. Suspension penalties in June of 2024. United, the New York State Athletic Commission suspended Garcia for a year, overturned his victory to a no contest, and imposed a $10,000 fine. All right, but they also charged him. I don't know why that's not in here. They also fined Ryan Garcia $1 million and told him he had to pay Golden Boy, not Haney. He had to pay Golden Boy the $1 million penalty because they were the promoter, and it's like losses to them or something. So that's why Devin Haney Ryan sued Ryan. Like, hell no! If you get if damage has been paid out, I'm the one who got damage. Like, why is Golden Boy getting the money? You know what I'm saying? And plus, y'all never paid me for my for letting Ryan come in 3 pounds heavy. Y'all snaked me. Y'all was supposed to pay me like 1.5 million or whatever, and y'all didn't give it to me. So that's why Devin Haney sued. I still to this day don't understand why Devin never came out and explained really why he sued Ryan. I just don't understand why they didn't jump on that. But everybody know now. So now, results overturned. The fight results was changed from a major decision win, a majority decision win, to a no contest. Now, this happened. Okay, I know y'all youngsters who are Ryan Garcia fans, you guys who have man fans and have crushes on Ryan Garcia and things of that nature, and all these people. I'm so sick of these people bringing their kids around Ryan Garcia. Oh, Ryan's about saving children. Ryan's about shut up. What does Ryan Garcia done to save children? Seriously, this is ridiculous, bro. Ryan Garcia has spoken about stuff that we already know happens. There are creepazoids out here. That's what he's spoken about. What has he done? What does he put his money behind? What organizations has Ryan Garcia backed to help the children? Where? What? It's a facade. It's ridiculous. So I don't want to hear this nonsense. But anyway, regardless, uh, for the guy who left the comment, understand Ryan Garcia did not uh, get set up by Vada. Vada is not the only place he tested positive. He tested positive for the New York State Athletic Commission. And all that negative stuff that Ryan was telling y'all about Vada, he took Vada for the Barrios fight. The only difference is for the Haney fight, he has to take Vada on 365 basis. He has to start taking that test early. How Brian Norman did. Brian Norman didn't want to do it at first either. He didn't want to start testing early. He thought it was going to disrupt his life and all that kind of stuff. And the Haney's had to explain to him, no, this is not going to disrupt your life. They'll come to you wherever you are. You know what I'm saying? So Brian Norman agreed to the extra testing, and Devin Haney went out there and beat him. So now we want Ryan Garcia to do the same thing. Let's get Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia tested positive. The guilt is on him, right? The burden of it's on him to prove he's innocent, and that all this stuff was a misunderstanding. That's on him. That's not Haney's responsibility to prove that Ryan's dirty. Ryan's already been a proven cheat. Came in 3 pounds heavy. Didn't want to pay Devin for coming in 3 pounds heavy. They lied. All right. Then he took ostarine. And then y'all clown Devin Haney. And this man bent over backwards to keep the fight alive. Nah, Haney didn't. He just was greedy. He just wanted to fight Ryan for the payday. That's what y'all say. So now the options for Ryan Garcia. He didn't call out Rolly Romero. He laid an egg against Rolly. Rolly beat him up. Rolly was there at the fight. This dude, he called out Shakur Stevenson at 140 pounds. Shakur, I'm telling you right now, if you fight Ryan, there's something wrong with you. If you're gonna fight a bigger dude, you need to move up and fight Devin Haney. I'm telling you right now, Shakur, just settle that. Find out who's the superior boxer between you and Devin Haney. Because if you fight Ryan Garcia, he's going to cheat you. I want you to pay attention, Shakur. Pay attention to what is happening. The fans don't care that he's a cheater. They're gonna make excuses about him cheating. The industry doesn't care that he's a cheater. Right? The man is going to cheat you. He doesn't care what's going to happen 2 weeks from the day he beats you. He don't care if the test come back positive then. He needs the imagery to be him destroying Shakur Stevenson. He understands, Ryan understands the importance and the effect of imagery. Look at what he did with Devin. He cheated the mess out of Devin, and all people tell you is, well, I can't unsee what I seen. They know Ryan cheated. They don't care. I can't unsee what I seen, man. Devin got to get that back in blood. And Ryan understands that. He understands it. So he's gonna cheat Shakur like nobody's business. Y'all thought he cheated Devin. You watch how he cheats Shakur. Shakur didn't need to stay away from dude, man. I'm telling you. Stay away from him. Don't be greedy, Shakur. Don't be greedy. Just move up and fight Dev or fight the guys in your division. Fight the unify with Richardson Hitchens. You can't say, oh, that's my boy, so I ain't fighting him. You don't want to fight Keyshawn, that's my boy. Like, what are you gonna do then, bro? You ain't finna fight nobody. What's the point of being at 140? Everybody at 140 is your friend. It's ridiculous. Just go to 147 where you ain't got no friends. Go to 147 where you got enemies. Full fledged. And if weight don't matter, skills pay the bills, like everybody keeps saying. Then why do Shakur need a catch weight to go to 147? You can't have it both ways. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's one or the other. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I think Ryan Garcia is I think he's back on some type of substance. It definitely wasn't the ostarine. He wasn't as good and strong as he was when he fought Devin, but he definitely his speed was back, his confidence was back. So he definitely was on something. So we're gonna figure out what that something was when the results come back. You know what I'm saying? He said he'd been with a nutritionist. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he been on some he been on some real good nutrition, learning how to manipulate carbohydrates and different nutrition micronutrients in his body. I don't know. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna wait for the results to come back. But never forget, Ryan Garcia tested positive twice for VADA and the New York State Athletic Commission. I don't care what the zone or the ring is trying to sell to y'all. Understand that Ryan Garcia did test positive for not just VADA, but for the New York State Athletic Commission. And not only that, he lied to all y'all, telling y'all that VADA did this to him and VADA set him up. Meanwhile, he's still taking VADA. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Smash that like button, share the video. I'm about to hit up deuces. Matter of fact, make sure y'all check me out on Patreon, man. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. New content will be dropping today. That's patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Holla at your boy. We're about to hit up deuces.